G'day viewers, welcome once more to WAINGAFAT Wednesday, where I tell you what am I not giving a fuck about today. And today I had to go with the story that half a dozen people sent me, and it's PETA, who I don't give a fuck about at the best of times, but this week they've launched a video game attacking Mario of Nintendo fame, because in some of the games Mario appears to wear the skin of an animal to gain its powers. And while you may think that's just pixels on a screen, clearly that's Mario actively promoting the slaughter of animals for their skin. And PETA are right on top of that. And in the game they've done a little animal with its skin ripped off, just all this sort of bleeding flesh, is chasing Mario, who's flying through the sky wearing the skin, dripping blood down, and there's blood everywhere. Even the backdrop seems to be blood-soaked dildos. I don't know what goes on in the mind of people at PETA, but that gives you a fair indication. Now, you know why I'm not giving a fuck about PETA doing this? Not because they're shallow, hypocritical attention whores who clearly don't really care about the cause of animals. Not because their idiotic, over-the-top, stupid posturing actually alienates everyone who might have a shade of sympathy for the cause of animal rights and turns them against simple things like vegetarianism. Not just because by implication they give the indication that, like, all vegetarians are fucking lunatics. No, for none of those reasons. I'm not giving a fuck because it's a friggin' awesome idea for a game. There should be more revenge games of little animals with their skin ripped off, running around bleeding everywhere.
He made me. He said, you've got to research, and so I did, and we were looking for games with animal skins on things. We found them everywhere. I was looking at George of the Jungle and Tarzan. He's just hacked off a little bit of leopard to put around his peeny parts. And then there's Final Fantasy. That chick out of Final Fantasy, you know how she's into that guy, but that guy's actually used to be secret friends with the other guy. Well, his friend's pet, covered in fur. Anyone in Street Fighter has a little bit of animal either on their forehead or on their neck or on their peeny parts. Again, anyone in a first-person shooter game is a cow death dealer.
They wear leather, don't they? They're always wearing leather. They think it's cool, but they think it's cool to rip the flesh off still living cows. That's how it's done.
Moo-oh, moo-oh. The cow's saying, my rights, moo-oh. Sonic and Tails, perverse. Sonic is in fact orange like a fox underneath his ripped off hedgehog fur, and Tails vice versa. I don't know what goes through the minds of these bouncing rodentia.
Who does know what goes through the minds of bouncing rodentia?
Finally, it was so the baddest thing in the world. And it didn't even occur to me until we'd actually researched it properly. I'm not going to eat cat anymore because Nyan Cat skinned a Pop-Tart and wear him as he flies effortlessly. Goes that way, and he's flying effortlessly, and he's just taking a piece of fruit and taking his pastry goodness off and worn it like some Hannibal Lecter Nyan Cat. Nya, 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 nya. Your face is good with fava beans. Nya, 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 nya. I've eaten you.
Can I interrupt you for a second? Was your lead in there, you're not going to eat cat anymore?
No, no more cat. Cat is off the menu for me until Nyan Cat promises to skin no more Pop-Tarts, even though the cat drumsticks are delicious, and even though the fur makes a dreamboat little pair of slippers. No more cat until Nyan Cat can redeem himself to the Pop-Tarts.
So, in case anyone was wondering why I don't give a fuck about PETA, I have to deal with worse craziness every day.